everybody. So I did good. I told you what I was going to do a little bit before I did it. Look at there. You still see I got some redness, but my face is the healthiest it's been in ages, and my body seems to be the worst. But I've been going to lots of doctors. I've got specialist appointments coming up, so I'm assuming everything will be fine in the end. Just getting older. I think I need to have some wisdom conversations. I've been having epiphanies lately. Anybody in the mood for epiphanies? All right, so we've got some product here that's come in, and I'm waiting on UPS. UPS ought to be here any moment bringing me more, but I finally gave up on this video, and I'm gonna open up my boxes. It's Christmas, and it's really Christmas time, isn't it? Christmas is upon us. Oh, I didn't know that's what this was. I thought that I had a box full of goodies in here, and I do have a box full of goodies, but I bought a whole box full of goodies and this, and I thought this was goodies. So I thought I was going to do a video where I brought out numerous goodies, but it looks like I'm going to talk about Essential Depot shea butter. Because I got a big chunk of it. Hang on. Oh, there it is. There we go. Big massive chunk of it. We've graduated from mild shea butter use to major shea butter use, but we're not buying it by the barrel yet. Anyway, so this is a really great deal that Essential Depot has on for their shea butter, okay? This is a 55 or 50, I think it's 55 pound block. And it is awesome, okay? It only has one flaw, okay? I've just discovered this. I learn something every day, so little helpful hint. If your shea butter doesn't get really heated up, really good, gets and holds it at a pretty hot temperature for a period of time, it makes those little, remember, have you seen those little crystals in your body butter sometimes when you use shea butter? That's what's doing it. I just found out. I just found out that it's your shea butter, and we're all the time hearing it, and you know, and they harass Essential Depot. You can't put it in a microwave, you can't heat it over so-and-so temperature. They harass me too. They're the temperature junkies, or maybe they're the temperature Nazis, and they're always saying that certain things, you know, can't be gotten over a certain temperature for it to have these health benefits. Well, according to recent studies, the health benefits are for nutritional purposes, and for cosmetic purposes, a little extra heat doesn't do that much damage. So I have been trying now, putting my shea butter in the pan, the heating units over there, and just letting it heat and get up to like 200 degrees, and just letting it sit for like 30 minutes or so, or an hour, while we're preparing all the other oils and stuff, and letting it maintain a good temperature for a period of time before we then do it. So let's see what happened. And now these jars are in the midst of being processed, but see, I have a nice clean top. I mean, you know, I've got the depression that occurs with these little 1 ounce jars. I have to take and heat the top a little bit with a heat gun, but and that melts down everything that's stuck to the sides and gets it down into the bottom. We just lightly go over them with the heat gun before we put the label on them and clean them. See, we got stuff on the sides, and so it looks like I got a really good consistency, no crystals at all. when doing that. So that's a new little helpful hint. If Cheryl beats up her phone anymore, it's going to go on strike. I just saw her phone.
What happened when I dropped it?
Oh, man. So there you go. There was some little awesome information. You got to heat that shea butter up. It has some crystalline reaction to heat that defuncts its crystal making ability. I really did talk to somebody that knows what they're talking about, and I absorbed it all, and I just spewed it at you Kimberly style. If they had told it, you'd have understood it at a whole much smarter level. But at least you know what it is, basically, you need to do. Or try. Okay, so. Oh, thank you, Ann Hoffman. I tell you, you can't see the bottom of me, but I am in jeans like 3 times 2 size for me normally. I have been swelling. I have had unusual cycles that won't stop. And then I have hormone problems with my thyroid. I tell you, my doctor says I got thyroid problems. And you know what I did? I went down there. I was in a fog. I didn't even know I was in a fog. But there's something called a thyroid fog. And I was in one. When I got my first thyroid pill, it was just like, wow. But they say that my thyroid numbers are normal now. But the other hormones in my body that says, you need to give me thyroid hormone is still raging out of control. And so my body's the thyroid just controls many of your systems. So it's like one of my motherboards has went out. And my motherboard has went out, and so things are short-circuiting and not doing right. But I have been feeling emotionally better. I have been resting better. My face cleared up. They've got me on several drugs. I'm on a thyroid hormone, an antibiotic, and I'm on, I forget what that other one was for. And then I finally broke down and took the steroid pack because my whole entire body 3 days ago broke out into arthritis. And isn't that crazy? I've always been so healthy. But all of a sudden, arthritis hit every part of my body. I couldn't hardly walk or move or anything. And yesterday, I spent all day trying to figure out. And finally, we got my arthritis under control, which I didn't even have before. But I'm still hurting a little bit here in my joints, and I'm not stove up. But literally, I was just drawing up like this with arthritis pain. And it's weird, but like when your thyroid gets messed up, it just messes up everything. And so, he says it's not your typical thyroid problem because my thyroid is making thyroid hormone, but my body is asking for hormone that it doesn't need, which is causing and not feeding all the systems correctly. Therefore, I'm getting out of whack. So I got to go to a specialist, a thyroid doctor specialist, and hopefully he could sort my butt out. But I am feeling much better. I was off this weekend. Yesterday was my day off. I rested all day. So I'm ready to hit it up today. Okay. I don't think that I intended to purchase that. This I intended to purchase. This is vegetable glycerin, and I have always used Essential Depot's vegetable glycerin, but I wanted to see what the difference was, see if I would find a difference. And I buy a lot of products from Essential Depot, and I buy a lot of products from Soper's Choice. And Soper's Choice, when you talk to them, tell them I need to be their affiliate. They don't have an affiliate program, but they they sell glycerin. So I decided to compare and compare prices because, you know, it's a budgeting kind of time going on. But I thought I was buying liquid coconut, and that's coconut oil in a liquid state, which is something I don't use in my cosmetics, but it's like every time I turn around, people are talking about liquid coconut. So I just wanted to see what it was and see what I thought of it, because it is chemically produced, but it turns out I just bought plain coconut. I wonder if they'll let me return that. Let's see. I don't know which box I got that out of. And that just like me to do something silly like that. But I thought I bought liquid coconut, and I was going to show it to you and everything. That's just plain old regular coconut, 76 degrees. Oh well. Oh well. So we got our packages packaged up. That's our 2 big orders, or 1 big order for 60 bars of number 9. Woo! And so we got that finally finished up, and we got that going. And then we have got all of that whole thing is full of soaps we're fixing to start packaging. And we're going to get our crock pot set up. Every crock pot we got. I've got more stuff coming in through UPS today and FedEx today. And so we're going to start making things. I wanted to show you my new night cream label. I'm really getting into this craft paper. Isn't that, oh yeah, night cream by Essential Soap. See, that's a nice little label. And I love these new craft paper labels. It gives a certain air to your products without jacking up your price too much on packaging. So we're taking care of those. And then we've got these here to finish labeling. I've got to go print some, no, I've got labels for those. And got to print some more labels for those. And we're preparing for essential oil class. Woohoo! And this is our first class to be so packed. There is only a few spots left if you would like to be a part of our essential oil class that is tonight. It is a one-time class. It's not a 2 class. You just pay one $30 fee, and ta-da, you have paid your fee. And then Hillary, clappies for Hillary, Hillary will hook you up. You've got to send her proof of your payment, purchase, whether it's just a screenshot or whatever of where you paid for that. And then she will get you on the pages. We can't live without her. She's awesome. And so we're really excited about Essential Oil class. I think we have 11 students. And so that means there's only 4 slots left. 4 slots left, because we don't do more than 15. And you cannot beat the value. This should cost you $100. I should be charging you $100 for this. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about essential oils in soap, safety levels for essential oils in soap. We're going to talk about blends that are really nice in soap. We're going to talk about essential oils recipes and how to create one. And then we're also going to create a recipe for each person. That's why we have a limit of 15 people for these classes. It's a 2-hour class. And everybody, of course, sometimes people want the same thing, but basically what's going to happen is you're going to say, I want to make a soap for, let's say, acne. And so then we're going to talk about the great essential oils for acne. We're going to talk about what you can afford to use. And we're going to work up a recipe blend for you for a loaf of soap. Everybody else can hear that, so you can take notes on other people's recipe, and you get you a recipe. And of course, if you don't want a recipe, you just want to sit and learn and listen, and you just want to, write down everybody else's recipes and learn how to make your own recipe and how to decide whether an essential oil is safe or not is important. And so those are the kind of things that we're going to talk about tonight. Let's see if I can read a comment. There we go. Somebody said I was totally cool, and thank you for subscribing. I have been building in subscribers. I have a goal of 80,000 subscribers. I have never been subscriber goal minded before. I've just always, said, hey, thanks for subscribing it, but there's a lot of really, YouTube treats you different after you get more than 50. Once you're under 50,000 subscribers, you don't really matter that much. But then once you go over 50,000 subscribers, you start mattering. And they're more willing to help you when you ask questions and things. So I'm over 60,000 subscribers now. I forget, maybe 62,000, I can't remember. And I've been building lately, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to say, subscribe, everybody, and hit the little bell. I have lost so many viewers. It's pitiful because they don't know about the bell. Oh, over 64. I'm over 64. So that's awesome. My goal is 80,000. So if you would be so willing to share this video and say, hey, subscribe to this lady's channel, and subscribe and share this video on your social medias out there and Facebook and stuff, I'd so appreciate it. So anyway, so I'm trying to matter. Let's see what else we got. And me too. I love the craft paper. Hello. Oh, we got students in here. We got students. We got 44 watchers. We're just getting all uppity. There's another one that's a class member. Another one. Hey there, Robin. I says, oh my God, you must rattle. R-A-T-T-L-E by Marie Williams. I don't even know what that means. It might be the rattling I hear my air conditioner making. I don't know. Oh, y'all are saying such nice things. Thank you. Thank you so much for posting me. Anybody want to do collab videos? I would love to do collab videos. And I've just been seeing this on YouTube, and it's where you do a split screen go live video with another soaper. Wouldn't that be cool? And you can just talk about soaping, and you can read articles, you can show stuff, you can do whatever, but it's a collab video. I just love the idea. So if anybody wants to do collab videos, holler at me and everything. Let's see what that was. Oh, somebody, Deborah, D-E-B-O-R-A-H Weston. I think she just paid for the essential oil class. Thank you, Deborah. We'll be seeing you tonight. Make sure that you immediately, on the Soapy Kisses website, make sure that you get Hillary's email address and send her an email with your proof of payment. Once she gets proof of payment, then she immediately helps you get onto the group page where everybody stays that's doing interested in classes. And by the way, if you go to the Soapy Kisses, soapykisses.com, get Hillary's email address. You can also send her an email and tell her that you just want to be on the notifications list. And that means that whenever she's notifying anyone about something I'm doing, you'll get an email. But also, every time there's a new class that goes out, like if I post a new class, it'll be coming up in the next few months, she sends out an email to let everybody know about it. And if you pay for a class, then she's your guru. She hooks you up. She gets you where you need to be. All you have to do is email her, and then she emails you back. And there she said, thank you. I love your tie-dye swirl. Oh, that's absolutely lovely. Well, we just need to have fun, right? This is all about fun. Now, so there was something else I wanted to talk to y'all about today. It's called elderberry. And I've got these elderberries, and I was thinking about making homemade elderberry syrup. Have you ever made homemade elderberry syrup? I've never made homemade elderberry syrup either. But I'm thinking about getting that, like, studying up on it and making some elderberry syrup. I'm going to bring y'all along. Oh, and the sound's good? Oh, that's awesome. Well, and so we're going to do a elderberry elderberry syrup video coming up then. I've got lots of elderberries, and we have got some changes coming up in the hemp. Hemp is fixing to be descheduled. Now, hemp is one strand of cannabis, and marijuana is another strand of cannabis. And the federal government classifies them by, if it has more than 0.03 THC, it's marijuana. If it has less, it's hemp. And hemp and the seeds have to be registered. They register the hemp seeds through the 2014 Farm Bill. But now we have the 2018 Farm Bill, and the blasted Democrats and the blasted Republicans have been fighting over whether people 48 to 50 years old should qualify for food stamps if they're able-bodied and working. And so they've been fighting over that, so we've not got our bill signed, but we've had the notification that they have come to an agreement. And so since they've come to an agreement on the 2018 Farm Bill, it is being written up as we speak and will be signed. But it has to be signed by all houses. But they've all agreed to sign it. But we're hoping that will be done before January 1st. So that means in December, hemp will become legal. It'll be like corn. It's just legal. There's no regulations to it, to the best of my understanding. I mean, I still haven't read the terminology in the Farm Bill, but my understanding is that hemp will no longer be classified as a Schedule I drug. It will be legal. So that means that all these states that's hooping and hollering about hemp products, they can't be doing that no more because hemp is not going to be illegal. See, in the 2014 Farm Bill, it made it legal to utilize hemp through the regulations that the government gave us. It was sort of like Colorado. It's federally, marijuana is a Scheduled I drug, but in Colorado it's legal, and that's because they made a state law making it legal. Well, it's sort of like the federal government made a provisional law that said it's legal only when used in this way, only when you do this. And but pretty soon, after this one is signed, hemp is going to just be legal. There's going to be no laws against hemp and no regulations on hemp, to the best of my understanding. And I'm so excited about that, because that means, that's right, I hear it's thanks to Trump. Trump is making sure that the hemp terminology stays in the Farm Bill. He has told them they cannot take it out. It has to stay. Hemp is going to be federally legal. I'm so excited. I ship a few things to out of country. So like one bar of soap Uh, one bar of soap, I think I can get away with about $10 for shipping. Um, a letter is not that expensive, but once you get into a package, it really jacks up the price. It's expensive going to Canada too. So I used to, uh, they had priority mail bags that were like one set price and it went anywhere in the United States, international, and then they had cheaper prices for Mexico and Canada. Now they just have one price, I think, for everybody, but it's according from country to country. So in one country, a priority mail bag might cost $50 to mail it, and another country might cost $30 to mail it. And they don't have any set standards anymore, and so I don't have any way that I can work it out with PayPal, because PayPal doesn't keep up with like how much a flat rate envelope is to every country until they've already purchased. So anyway, so if you want to buy something and you're in another country, the best thing to do is to text us 256-279-8406. You text us and say, this is my name and address. I'm interested in purchasing that, this or that, and how much would it cost to ship it to me? And then I do the best I can as quickly as possible to check that out for you, but sometimes it won't be the same day. All right. I'm so excited. We got essential oil class coming up. I know. I'm excited. Look, I cut my hair off. I've been going all casual with it. What do you think? Oh, I have, when it comes to hemp oil, I have some customers that swear up and down that the Soaper's Choice organic unrefined hemp oil that I carry, that they rub this on their hurting places and boom, it don't hurt no more. And I don't know what to think about that, because it's, you know, it's just hemp. I don't understand it exactly, but in any case, that hemp oil is just from the seeds of the male plant, supposedly. It's supposed to be just like olive oil. It's not supposed to have all those kind of healing benefits. But it is one of the most skin moisturizing, wonderful feels without making your skin too oily. Hemp oil is a wonderful, wonderful soap ingredient, in my opinion. If you ever do my recipe, by the way, little update, if you're interested in classes, soapykisses.com. Soapykisses.com. If you're interested in my soaping helpers page, KimberlyMatnut.com. And that is where you will find my free recipes. And on my free recipe, the Kim's favorite, take the soybean out and add hemp oil instead. Oh, it's an awesome. And then add put some hemp oil in your super fats. And then if you're interested in purchasing CBD balm products from me, including wholesales, you go to essential-soaps.com. ESSENTIAL soaps, SOAPS.com. So Hillary might put those 3 website links up there for you in a comment, but that is the 3 main pages that I have out there for y'all guys, and everything. And oh gosh, now I'm totally lost where I was at. Oh, hemp oil. Okay, so whenever they take the whole plant, they just chop it off at the bottom and they throw it in this processing unit, and they hit it with CO2, and the CO2 pulls all of the natural oils out of the plant that is considered cannabinoids and CBD and terpenes and all that kind of stuff. Not your seed oil that just comes from the seeds for cooking and cosmetic purposes. This is hemp oil like CBD. So our CBD products that we sell has the full oil from the hemp plant with the THC removed. And that's a wonderful thing to be able to have access to. And we put that in our balms, and it's also in our drops and things. And that's what makes a difference in CBDs. Well, there's a couple of different things. One, there's cheap China stuff, you know, Taiwan, whatever. They're growing it in radiated soil. Don't mess with the cheap CBD. All right, then there's CBD isolates only. So that's the white crystals. That's just one CBD compound that has been isolated from the plant. It is not the full plant, okay? And it really is the pain one for topical. It works awesome for topical. But for internal, it's really weak for internal. It does not do well. So if you take 1,000 milligrams of the crystal powders that I sell, and you put it in olive oil or some kind of oil, and you shake it up and you put drops on there, it'll take, like my dad, it took him like 3 of the 2-ounce droppers to get any pain relief out of just the crystals mixed with with oil. But when you take the crystals and the full spectrum oil and mix it together, that's a whole nother story. So you have all the terpenes, all the CBD compounds and whatnot that's in the hemp plant, and you have the isolates mixed together. And that's why some CBD is more expensive than others. And that is what you're looking for. You're looking for a product that has both of those in there, and that's why we only sell the Green Roads brand, because theirs does, and they have testing, and they are in top 10 every year, and they're heavily invested in Colorado. There's Green Roads commissaries all over Colorado. They're not just a little company like me in one building. They are all over. They're all over Florida. They're all over all the legal states, and you will love them. So you're welcome to buy some of that from me if you want. Oh, okay. Deb said that she will return the email as soon as the video's over. She got your email. All right. So we are going to get at it today. We got to get those packaged up, and I got to go print labels for them and get those to the post office. And we got to get all this cleaned up and the crock pots put away, and we got to finish all of our labeling. So we just got tons of stuff to do. But we'll be back tonight if you pay for a class. And tonight we will be doing the essential oil class, and I hope to see you there. And if more stuff comes off trucks, I'm going to be doing more videos, because I bought some really fun goodies from Essential Depot that's not here, so surely they'll come in today. And then I also have bought more stuff from Soper's Choice, I believe, that I'm waiting on. So it's going to be Christmas time again. Woohoo! Robin Cherry is all signed up for tonight. Woohoo! Okay, so I want to thank everybody for joining in, and I am having health problems, but I'm not letting it get me down too bad. And today I'm feeling really good, and I'm really excited about that, and I'm really happy about it. I can't wait to get rid of some of this weight, though. I'm just not used to being. It's been a long time since I've been this heavy, and I'm not used to being this heavy again. But the thyroid is gonna get sorted, and I'm eating carrots. Carrot sticks is for me, and I'm really watching what I poke down the pie hole. All right, so, and everybody, let's give Hillary clappies. She's already getting everybody sorted out for tonight. She's got everybody on the right page except for the new lady, and she'll get you sorted out if you want her to. Just go pay for a class and then email her. And if you want to be on her email list so that you just get notifications when things are going on, just send that. And she says, hey, I didn't type that. That was an automated message. I already sent out the email to Hillary. Okay. All right. There we go. Well, Deb, I think maybe that was Hillary that said, I got your email. Uh, and yes, she says, I will return your email as soon as the video ends. So that was Hillary. I thought it was you that did that. So anyway, so thank you for Hillary for doing such an awesome, great job. And thank you all for joining us today. And thank you for trying to help me get a few more subscribers out there. I want to become more important. Bye, everybody.